Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode in. Just check this out. This is beautiful. Okay, so I came by to this tool of realm management. I'm not an admin or anything, so it doesn't actually pertain me, but um, yeah, basically that tells me why I'm in the realm, and yeah, I am able to change the settings if I am an admin or I have an OP tag, which I do not know what that is. But yeah, also, we'll be viewing some things important here. Between those, there is one word of God we will be touching upon, and also we'll be checking out some other things that we have in need for this place. And also, check out my stats. It says I played 5 minutes, but it's like since I joined that date, I have no kills, no deaths, no nothing. Well, let's add that death to the mix. So I have 1 death. In this case, I need some materials to finish out some layouts because, well, we'll need to mark places, and well, that one is for decoration. Like, it's gonna add a lot to this forest, which, by the way, it's one of the few places that I've built. I lost the footage of that one, unfortunately, because it was a lot of time taken to make that park look beautiful. But yeah, in this case, we only need one more block, which is a stone brick, mossy stone brick, if I'm not incorrect. So I'm going to be traveling in this case so that we can get that. Okay, yeah, so first of all, check these 3 places we have constructed in the past few days. So it's this beautiful forest I showed you before with the sunset. We also managed to lit the portal that was there, and also we have this beautiful farm. And now we're going to set some places up, of course after the travel, so that we can check out what we have in store. And of course, we did get a new citizen, which is now living here. It seems like he made a pond, which is pretty nice of him. And well, this is his house, but he will finish it someday. Anyways, now that we have our boats, we must get going. Oh, by the way, if anyone steps there, yeah, be safe. And about something I almost forgot. So please let us know what would be the name for the farm and the forest. Now that we are out the other side, it kind of came to be night, and I saw that forest, and I said, like, yeah, definitely there should be some here. So something I was forgetting to mention. Now that we take a style here, yeah. So the realm seems to have music, which is very interesting. But yeah, we had to stay the night here, and while we stay the night, let us read some of the Bible. We get to Joshua 10 from 1 till the 15. Now Adonizedek, king of Jerusalem, heard that Joshua had taken Ai, which is a country, and totally destroyed it, doing to Ai and its king as he had done with Jericho and its king, which is basically send them directly to Jesus. And that the people of Gibeon had made their treaty of peace with Israel and had become their allies. He and his people were very much alarmed at this, and because of Gibeon, oh yeah, we are actually getting to that island, and you'll check it out. We actually found nothing. But yeah, it says here that they were alarmed by it because Gibeon was an important city and like one of the royal cities. It was the larger than Ai, and all of his men were good fighters. So Adonisedek, king of Jerusalem, appealed to Hoham, king of Hebron, Param, king of Jarmuth, Japhia, king of Lachish, and Debir, king of Eglon, to come up and help him attack Gibeon, because he said that they made peace with Joshua and the Israelites. If you can see here, that's crazy work. Like 5 nations against 1, and we actually just found what we were looking for, which are these vines, because we need the mossy cobblestone. Hear me out. Mossy brick stone, mossy stone brick, whatever. Right after that, the 5 kings of the Amorites, the king of Jerusalem, Jebram, Jarmuth, Lachish, and Eglon, joined forces. They moved up with their troops and took out positions against Gibeon and attacked it. Like, check out the movie, bro. Check out the movie. They went haywire against one nation and it was like 5. Imagine that today. That would cause like, that would be called major war crime, honestly. And then consider the destruction of those kingdoms, because the Gabaonites, by their way, sent word to Joshua at the camp in Gilgal that they don't want them to be abandoned, because come quickly and save us, they said. Help us, because all of the Amorite kings from the hill country have joined forces against us. We just arrived home, by the way, and now we're fixing that. Well, not fixing, but recollecting. And there are many things I will want to show you, but first I will be fixing up the vines and also harvesting some. So yeah, check that out. We also put a new name to the place, which is now the Vine and Lichen Farm. So Joshua marched up from Gilgal with his entire army, including all the best fighting men. The Lord said to Joshua, "Do not be afraid. I give them into your hand. Not one of them will be able to withstand you." The Lord did crazy with this one out, and I am loving it. After an all-night march from Gilgal, Joshua took them by surprise. The Lord threw the men into confusion before Israel, so Joshua and the Israelites defeated them completely at Gibeon. Israel pursued them along the road going up to Beth Horon and cut them down all the way to Azekah and Makkedah. As they fled before Israel on the road down from Beth Horon to Azekah, the Lord hurled large hailstones. Hey! Like, the Lord sent hail down to them. That's crazy work right there. And Lord, you've got it going. And more of them died from the hail than they were killed by the sword of the Israelites. Definitely that. On the day the Lord gave the Amorites over to Israel, Joshua said to the Lord in presence of Israel, "Sun, stand still over Gibeon. You, moon, over the valley of Aijalon." So the sun stood still and the moon stopped. Oh, yeah, we are giving names to different places now because we'll be making new buildings. I will be showing you the making of those buildings in another video so that you can check those out. This is the farm district. We have many places, so you can review it right there while you hear me out. Till the nation avenged itself on its enemies. As it was written in the book of Yashar, the sun stopped in the middle of the sky and delayed going down about a full day. There was never been a day like it before or since. A day when the Lord listened for a human being. Surely the Lord was fighting for Israel. Then Joshua returned with all his men to the camp of Gilgal. Like, people, that is crazy. And we managed to complete the block palette, so guess what? The building will continue. We have two mines, by the way, the Ichigai mines, which is the gaping hole that happened the last time. We managed to cover it. And also the Segunda mines, which is another mine that we have made before that situation happened. So yeah, now we're getting back into the mine so that I can show you something new. And by the way, moral of the story is not avenging, but it is actually helping. You see, and that's one of the things that I'm getting off here, of course, because there are many things you can get from this message. But as you can see, there will be many times where you will be getting friends along the way of your life, and sometimes it seems like things go south pretty fast. And check this out, we have some tutorials here. So now we have rock salt, which can appear everywhere, and you can make lamps out of it. But there are some other uses for it, so that you can like crush it and all. You will need first drying tables, which will help you, as I showed you before. They will help you dry some things, and with that rock salt you can actually make a secondary addition to it. It can dry many things, from meat, rotten flesh, I'm sorry, and apples and other things. You have the mortar and pestle now. You cannot make colors in the crafting table anymore. You need this item. And yeah, I did get permission. We are able to get into the realm. You are able to get into the realm. So yes, mortar and pestle will actually help you with these things, and I will give you a little show of it. So check it out in T-3 to 1. Now we're getting some things to like dry. In this case it would be rotten flesh. You just put it down and that will dry. As you can see, I will pick up the mortar and pestle, the mortar in this case, and you can like click it once and you get bone meal, click it twice and you get white dye. That's at least with the bones, but with those dry like in at least 2 to 3 minutes. Of course, I cut it down in the video so that you could check it out. And I do not know if you saw it before, but I used some dirt on that sifting rock, which is the one with the white thing is. Yeah. So we're ending the video here, my people. But yeah, the friends you get along the way, they will help you out when you need it the most, and you can help them out when they need you the most. Just saying, God bless.